Good evening, everyone. Oh, I forgot my music. Could you get my phone from over there? I'm sorry. I knew there was something. Good evening, everybody. It's July 2021 full moon, and we are delighted. I'm here with a member of the Grandma Rosa Dream Team. 9 o'clock sharp, Denver time, Rocky Mountain time. 10 o'clock in Central, 11 o'clock Eastern, and 8 o'clock Pacific. We are starting the full moon prayers and the full moon candle burning. In a little bit, we're going to give you a shot of the candles. I probably got 600 or 700 going tonight, both flames and candle lights. We do flames and candle lights. I can't do 100% flames anymore because it's a little too dangerous, and also it's very, very hot. All right, let me find the Gregorian chants that I love to listen to while we do the full moon. There we go. Sorry, I should have had it going beforehand, but I forgot. We're busy setting up. I also have to kind of psychologically get in the mood. I've got group candles in front of me. These are group candles that are shared by everyone. Uh, there we go. Turn that down a little. It's a Gregorian chants that's Catholic music, named after Pope Gregory, although I believe the chants were invented in the 12th or 13th or 14th century, and that was after the time of Pope Gregory. I could be wrong about that. But when you think in terms of Catholic, you think in terms of centuries and centuries. Uh, I've got a candle going for blessings for all. I've got a candle for in loving memory. That's a shared memorial candle. We'll get into that. I've got a candle for a dear, dear friend who passed, and I'm actually going to his memorial service tomorrow, and I've got a candle burning for him. I've got a candle for healing and health for all. I've got Jesus, candle with Jesus Christ and candles, powerful hand, Jesus Christ, and Saint Michael. We've also got many, many candles going with people's names and their wishes on them, their prayer intentions. We make glass candles for people. We light them under the full moon, and tonight is the full moon. And if you ever wanted to join our monthly candle group, you can always call us or write in 303-620-9797. Every month, the monthly candle group gets larger. It's only $4.99 per candle per month, and people love it. Very, very, very rarely does someone leave it. And when they do, it's usually because of financial reasons. What I'm noticing now that we've been doing the monthly candle group for quite a while is that when people leave it because of a credit card issue or money problem, they almost always come back. As soon as they got better money situation, a new card, they cleared up the problem, they call and they want to keep it going. It's amazing. The power of candle burning, prayer candles for you, the power of prayer, the power of being included in prayers. These are customers since the last full moon, names and so forth. And these are right here. I've got a large mailing going out to thousands of people. And of course, we say, well, you're included in all of the prayers and the full moon candle burning. And so I've got that. And then I keep customers who bought for a few years. We keep their names, of course, and symbolically include them. But they're here, they're in the prayer circle, just like we always say. Okay. Here's my Oh, something happened to my music here. It is my honor and my pleasure to be able to do the candle burning and prayer services to all our beloved customers and anyone else. It's free. Sign up through the internet. It's free to get on the list and to be included. I know it is always a good feeling to know that on some level you're included in someone's spiritual work. Somebody is actually doing some kind of good intentional work and including you in on it. I know that is a relief for some people. I know that's a good positive feeling. It's an uplifting feeling. And anyone can be included just for asking. And everyone who gets a piece of mail from us is included, and every customer is included. Now, in addition to the candles that I discussed that I have here, I've also got Holy Land soil, Holy Land oil. We got it from Bethlehem, the site of Jesus Christ's birth. I've got various Christian symbols. I've got Saint Martin. He was the first African saint, African-derived saint. He was actually from the Caribbean, but he's African Caribbean. Uh, Mother Cabrini. Mother Cabrini started something like 103 orphanages in her lifetime. Italian-born American. Since my heritage is Italian American, I like to have Mother Cabrini. Plus, I have adopted as well. I've got other personal things here, stones, and angels, and so forth. Well, I'm getting a text. This 600-year-old music is interrupted by a text. But anyway, all right. So I've got a member of the Dream Team here. I'd like to do a quick, try to remember how the camera is positioned because it's positioned perfectly. But I want to show you a quick take on the candles, both flame candles and candle lights that we are doing here. You got the flames, right? Yeah. Okay. These are all candles, people, and there's more too. I don't know. Show up if you want to show up there. Yeah. We've got a lot here. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Thank you. So the idea is that all of these folks have paid to have us make prayer candles for them, and it is our pleasure. I think you got to raise it up a little. My head's kind of cut off there, so there's a way to kind of raise it at the base. There you go. Let me see. I can't really see. I think you got to go up just slightly higher, don't you? Or is that the way it was? Well, I think you got to go up a little bit higher, like show more of my head. Okay, stop. Okay, now swivel. You show that more. Yeah, there you go. Keep going a little more. Yeah, there. That's good. Perfect. Thank you. That's a new trusted member of our Dream Team. Okay, so um, the moon is rising, and what we like to think, the moon has always been symbolic of something mystical in humankind. Always predates Christianity. Long from the time man first emerged from a cave, the phases of the moon captivated man on a spiritual level, and uh, we are all under the same full moon. It is a unifying force. It is unifying. And in our prayers, we like to unification is a part of our prayers, our ritual. The full moon is unifying. We're all underneath the same full moon in this evening. It's actually kind of straddling two evenings, so it's Thursday and Friday here in Denver. But anyway, the point is, in the next 24 hours, everybody in the world is under the same full moon. And when you look up at that full moon, you should have a positive feeling knowing that you're not totally alone, but you're being included in spiritual work. The fact that it comes around once a month, and the word month comes from the word moon, it's good to use the full moon as a reminder, some kind of a reminder of something that you should do. It kind of creates a sort of a discipline in your ritual, a discipline in your thinking. When we came up with the idea of doing the full moon prayers many years ago, it fit in perfectly because it forced us to think of our customer friends once a month and just do something good. There was never any charge. We didn't do candle burning back then. There was never any charge for the prayers, but we did them faithfully every single month. And it was a good thing to kind of get on that cycle. Uh, in terms of combining old-time earth magic and mysticism with Christianity, I like to say that when you look up at that full moon and see the moon reflecting the light, you should always remember that you should reflect the light of Jesus Christ. And that is the way that we can connect the old-time tradition of finding the moon to be mystical along with Christianity. Alrighty. I just want to give one kind of tip tonight, and that is trusting your instincts, listening to the little voice inside of you. You know the little voice? It's that same voice that tells you when something feels right and something feels wrong. You should always trust your instincts and listen to that little voice. Anybody that's trying to push you into something or control you, take advantage of you, they don't want you listening to your little voice. They try to overpower you. They try to get it where you don't trust your instincts. But when you have a problem or a question or a decision, you should always take some time out. No computer, no telephone, no TV, and you should just talk with God. And talk in a way where you're just talking like I'm talking right now. And you should ask God. I used to say don't ask for help, but actually I find myself asking for help sometimes. So let's say ask for help minimally, but a lot of the help that you want is advice and guidance. Really ask for help, divine intervention, of course, but always ask for advice and for guidance. And if you just honestly relax and open yourself up and discuss the situation, just open and honestly, and ask for help, you will receive guidance. It may come in an hour, it may come in a day or 2 days, but you will receive it. And the way that you'll receive it is by listening to that little voice inside of you, that inner voice. You will get suggestions coming to you through your little voice if you just relax and take time, quiet time, and just talk with God about your situation. Again, it doesn't come immediately. Sometimes it takes an hour or 2 hours or half a day or a full day or 2 days. But you will eventually receive guidance. This is really the best way to kind of try to find solutions, find a path, live a life where you're not being dominated by somebody or make a decision where you're not being heavily interfered with by somebody. Okay? Trust your instincts. Listen to your little voice. It's just like you and God talking together. All right. We're going to do the rituals tonight. It's the same prayer we always do. It's based on Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. And what it is there's 5 steps. The first step is recognition. We recognize that God is in everything. God is in the dog outside, and God is in the moon. God is in the bird in the tree, and God is in the person who's walking the dog. because the creator, in this case God, but the creator is always in his or her creation. There's a little bit of God in everything. And as a result of that, we're all unified. We all have the same source in us in some way. So the first is recognizing God is in everything. The second is recognizing that we're all unified because of that fact. The third is the realization, the conviction that what we are praying for is happening. It's undergoing, it's manifesting, it's developing. The rock has been pushed down the hill and it's rolling. Realization that our prayers are coming true. The fourth part is gratitude, giving thanks. Gratitude goes a long way in this world to easing minds, reducing anxiety, and being happy. And the last part is release. As I say prayers, I sprinkle them, and then I go to under the full moon outside and I release them. And release is basically a kind of concept where you pour your heart out into prayers, you take all the action you take, but now you kind of got to take a step back, and the universe kind of shows you things so that you can kind of see the signs. It's kind of like your friend buys a new car and suddenly you start seeing that make and model everywhere, whereas before you didn't ever notice. Release is kind of relaxing and let the universe kind of show you a path. How you doing there? Are you comfortable there? Or do you want to sit down on the couch, or did you want to go like in the kitchen, or you're just good right where you are? Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel too obligated to hang there, the flames. When I, especially when I go outside to release the herbs, I like to have someone here to watch the candles that are lit, because lit candles should never be unsupervised. Alrighty. So now what we have here is we have everybody's names in the prayer circle, as I've shown, including recent customers and including people that we're mailing to next week. I've got a lot of prayer requests. Prayer requests are free. These have come in since the last full moon. Got a lot of prayer requests. So these folks are always in the prayer circle. When you send in a prayer request, you can rest assured they're in here. There was a man who was having problems with his hands. Sometimes people will call in and they'll say, "Can you just put such and such in a prayer circle?" And I'm like, "Sure." A man was very concerned about his hands. Colorado Springs man. He called in a couple days ago. Great customer friend. He's also got candles burning here somewhere. He's got 4 candles every month. But he's concerned because these cans are giving him trouble, and he's not going to be able to work if he doesn't get some kind of health benefit. All right, so we recognize God is everything, and as a result, we're all unified. All of us here. Thousands of names of people, buyers, hundreds of candle buyers. We're all together, and we're going to do the prayers now, and the intention is to make it happen. Make it happen. Inspire you to go get what you desire, and inspire what you desire to come to you. Alrighty. So the first group, of course, is the most popular. It always has to do with financing and winning. Money is coming to all those who want it. Blessings are coming. Ideas are coming on ways you can contribute to society and be paid a fair amount for what you give. Blessings are coming. Winning in all parts of life. Turning bad luck to good luck is happening. Blessings in all parts of life, including games of chance, such as sweepstakes, lotteries, casinos. With the proliferation of casinos in the last 20 years, it seems like every third call is a desire to go to Luck Charm, to go to the boat, or go to the Bay, or go to somewhere, go to Vegas, or go to Atlantic City, or go to somewhere. The Bible doesn't say anything about gambling. People have been gambling since they've been around. I've traveled all over the world studying folk spiritualism, dozens of countries at this point, 40 something. Every single folk spiritual practice has at its core luck, winning, gambling, and so forth. Blessings. There's nothing wrong with gambling as long as it's coming out of your recreational fun money. The same money you would go to a theater with or subscribe to Netflix with. That's what it should come out of. And as long as you're doing that, may you all be winners. May you all win. May you all win at whatever it is you want to win at. May that be happening now. Because I love it when customer friends call up and say they won and won big. So may you all do that. Thank you. Clearing blocks, clearing negative energy. Jinxes are being lifted. Blocks are being cleared. Fresh start is happening. You are having a fresh start. You are having a rebirth, a rejuvenation. You will go forward and leave the past negativity behind. The best way to leave negativity behind, honestly, in addition to spiritual work, is to be really honest about something bad that occurred. Be really honest about the part that you did wrong. And get clear on it, and get clear with God, and get square with God. And talk to God about what went wrong and what you could have done differently. And when you do that, you're much, much, much more capable of leaving it behind. When you're fighting something over and over and over and over by yourself, some past thing, you just never got square on the part that you could have done better. You get square with God on that, and you'll be free of it. You can't be free of something. There's a saying, what you resist will persist. You can't be free of something that you don't want to acknowledge. It will haunt you for life. Removing generational curse. A lot of people feel they have this situation. I don't like to encourage the thought, but so many people feel they have it. Generational curses are being lifted. And as it happens, this sample prayer request sheet, the person checked that. Protection from bad people, protection from jealous people is happening for you now. Protection from negative people, negative family, bad co-workers are happening for you now. Personal power and growth prayers. Power, you are becoming more powerful. You are becoming more influential. The more you're in contact with, the more you feel connected with God, the more you've got a divine source of goodness that is with you, and the more you live in harmony with God's will, the more you will rise up above any kind of negative energy, negative people, and become more powerful and influential. And that is happening now. Those who wish for better government grants, may you get everything SSI benefits that you qualify for. May you get all the benefits you qualify for. May you also get stronger and stronger where you can not only just qualify, but actually contribute in different ways to society and thereby helping others who need to qualify. For those who are in business or career, it is growing, and we will continue to feed the spirit, feed your spirit to help it continue to grow. You are getting stronger and stronger all the time. For those facing court cases, may you have the best possible outcome. And those who have loved ones facing court cases, strong, best outcome possible is happening. Love and relationships, prayers. Love only me. May those in the lover's triangle have the person love only you, or may you attract someone who is better, who is willing to rise to the occasion to meet you, who's in the right place at the right time to be your partner. So the person you're focused on or someone better. May you all be irresistible who wish to be irresistible and attractive and magnetic and alluring to the person or people you want to attract. Go away, other person. If you're in a lover's triangle, may the other person go on to something better for them. Or again, may you attract someone who is better for you. Attract a new love. Healthy sex life. If you're in a relationship, may you have a sharing and loving and erotic, healthy sex life. Health and strong spirit prayers. May all Grandma Rosa customers and all people included in these prayers have good health and blessings. I know we've got a bunch of health candles being burned. We do make candles where we say health and healing, especially for, and we write down the actual condition. So may good health be bestowed upon all of us. Body, mind, and spirit. Remember, that's one of the keys to good health. They're all connected. Good health for a loved one. If you're having people, loved ones struggling, may they be granted good health. And then we have people who write in the names of loved ones, and those who have written in their names, may they be blessed with good health. We have a section where people write in for special prayers. May all those folks that wrote in special prayers, may they find success, and may their wishes be undergoing right now and happening. And lastly, many people write in the name of a departed loved one. And we have a shared memorial candle right there. And that is for everyone who has passed that we want to recognize. Of course, there's never any charge for the memorial candle. That's just a normal prayer request. We want to do everything we can to soothe you in a time of loss and remember your loved ones who helped shape you. May Lord hear our prayer. Okay. I am so grateful to all of you. I've been doing this business for a long time, and Grandma Rosa is a business. It's not a church. Grandma Rosa is spiritual products and spiritual services. And I've been doing this business for a long time, pretty much my whole career. It's certainly given me everything that I've wanted. And it's very, very gratifying to help people, to uplift people. And I'm just so grateful to all of my great, great, great customer friends. Just today, I was talking to a member of the Grandma Rosa Dream Team, and we happened to look at 2 or 3 or 4 orders that were just coming across the table. And I mean, these are people that have ordered, a few dozen times. These are people that have been ordering since the 90s. I mean, I'm so grateful to have that kind of loyalty and love. The last call I took just now before doing this, it was the last call because there's a point where I can't take calls anymore. I get too tired. But she ordered 30 something times. She's a woman in South Carolina who's also written several books, and she sends us her books. She's great. And she just was saying how much she loves this company. and we're burning a candle for her now. She's got a leg problem. She's going in tomorrow. But I mean, every single day is like a thrill to be in this business because of the positive energy that I get back from the customers. I am just, I feel very, very grateful to all of you. And gratitude, again, we should all be grateful. That's the point. Gratitude is a key to happiness. All right, and the last step is the release. We've stated what we want to realize, what is undergoing, all the prayers, all the developing, the positive energy, the fact that tomorrow will be better than today. And then there is a time, like a farmer who plants a seed in the right place at the right time. There's a time where the farmer has to sit back and let the sun and the rain sprout that seed. There is also a time when we state our intentions, our prayers, our goals, where we sit back and relax. That is called the release. I'm going to go release the herbs that I've sprinkled while we were doing the prayers under the full moon as a kind of symbolic way of recognizing the release step. And when I was talking about the listening to your little voice and trusting your instincts and talking with God, there's a release in there because after you do that, you relax and you listen. And it could come in an hour or in a day or in 2 or 3 days, but you do get suggestions through your little voice on what you should do. That pause area is a release step. This is all about lowering anxiety, lowering worry, and kind of seeking solutions, seeking signs, seeking suggestions, and effectively moving your life in the right direction. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to need you to turn this off in a minute. So you might have to, maybe go behind it or something. It's not a touch screen, so. Okay, I have released. I've said a prayer for you all and for myself. And I just want to say how absolutely grateful I am to all of you on this July 2021 full moon, that we were all unified and we're all working together to bring blessings to all. Thank you so much. You're absolutely wonderful. I thank you and I wish you a very blessed evening. Good night.